on Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Right away, they'll change the look. Right to the air. Here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, you talk about this Jets defense.
They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the 1st round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club. But one thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield, trying to see that open grass. Ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run for the 1st time with Kareem Hunt. Down to about the 37.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he'll go down at the 28.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
first and 10, it's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 57 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And now they'll shift things around. Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
James Robinson.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Golden Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Rodgers and the Jets now with a first and 10
at their own 23.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6. They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Third down and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a first and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The Jets at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Robinson with another carry.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Robinson.
There he goes left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
An even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Going quickly out wide to Moore.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray changing the play. A give left side to Robinson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
James Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Done good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Murray throwing on second down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Across midfield, Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jonathan Taylor, 77 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Done good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Robinson on a give right side.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. On the give, here's Robinson.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
168 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing now is Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Oh, those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, third quarter. This is one you know you should make. Instead, you miss it, and it's jubilation on the other sideline.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Murray looking to change the play here. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 202 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Again, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
James Robinson.
His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Golden Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
First down, Dublin.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Simple.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
To throw is Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second and third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Murray. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
It's complete, Lazard, and he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very